Watching Spider-Man Brand New Day in cinemas reminds me why I love cinema in the first place. It's not just a place for me to escape from my realities, but it's truly so much more than that. Spider-Man was one of my favorite superheroes growing up until now, and is beloved by everyone. Because even though he's a fictional character, Stan Lee, who created Spider-Man, makes his human alter ego, Peter Parker, a very relatable and down-to-earth type character that reflects to all of us. Spider-Man also teaches us the most valuable lessons in life, which is responsibility, sacrifice, empathy, compassion, and resilience. When Destin Daniel Cretton, the director of Brand New Day, mentions the core intention for this movie,
he's at a fork in the road emotionally. He could continue down the road of complete isolation, dedicating himself solely to his work and nothing else, or he could learn how to find more balance in his life. And that's sort of the decision that he's faced with in different ways throughout this movie.
Today, we'll be deep dive the themes and core values depicts in this film. Before we start this discussion, spoiler warning for the movie plot and the story elements that we'll be discussing throughout this video. The main core themes in Brand New Day focus on the heavy toll of isolation, placed throughout the majority of the film. After the events of No Way Home, everyone don't have any memory or remember of Peter Parker whatsoever. For the span of 4 years, he's mostly spending his time as a friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, but with a cost that burdens his personal emotions and isolates himself from human connections and relationships to his loved ones. As a result, his conflict and traumatic issues is getting out of control that mutates his spider DNA to be more wild and aggressive due to his unstable emotions. Throughout this film, Spider-Man invents an inhibitor to stabilize his DNA to control himself from becoming reckless, but still fail to do so. The true solution is to express and let go of your personal burdens to someone else. To show his personal growth journey as Spider-Man or Peter Parker. Even though MJ and Ned don't have any memory for him, it's the reset button to start over and fresh start for Spider-Man. That's why the movie is called Spider-Man Brand New Day, a new beginning to look forward. There's a line at the end of the movie. Peter said, "You'll be happy to know that I'm decided I'm not going to do this alone anymore." Tom Holland improvises this line in the movie while shooting and really beautifully summarizes the whole movie is all about. Besides Spider-Man, there's also other characters relates with the same themes, such as Frank Castle as the Punisher, where his character embraces isolation as the prison sentence, mistakenly believing that his past trauma makes him entirely unredeemable. And the key character of this film is Sadie Sink as a mystery character, reveals to be an iconic X-Men character, also known as Jean Grey, plays a crucial part about isolation and have the same parallel with Spider-Man, with gifted powers and responsibilities. But the difference between these two are Jean sees humans as monsters because they experiment and murder her sister, which is Sarah Gray, to absorb her powers and use it as a weapon. But Spider-Man uses his power as gifts and use it for the greater good. My favorite scenes from this entire film, where Jean confronts with Aunt May in Spider-Man's mind, really opens Jean's heart and eyes about the beauty of being special and the responsibilities of it, from Aunt May's monologue. The best part when Jean expressed her deeply flawed emotions to Peter about loneliness, mental health, and anxiety truly hits everyone emotionally and speaks to everyone who faces this matter before. When Jean says to Peter, I have no one, Peter says, you have me. That is such a powerful line that gives such a beautiful and incredible message to witness. In the end, Spider-Man Brand New Day is more than just a typical superhero film. It's the life valuable lessons that we all should learn from and to implement our lives. And the most important of all is asking for help is the bravest and the most heroic choice a person can make.